Hey there, fellow humans of Gen Z, ready to dive into the world of adulting and career coaching? I know it sounds scary, but don't worry, we've got you covered today. All right, let's face it, folks, adulting can be confusing, but guess what? We're going to adult the fun way. We're going to adult the crap out of this job hunt. So if you're scrolling through those job listings and you're like, am I qualified for this? Am I qualified for that? Let's decode the mysterious language of job descriptions. Okay, first off, self-starter. You know what that means, right? You got to make coffee for someone in the office because the coffee machine's probably broken. Okay. Networking? There's an art to this. Have you ever attended a networking event, right? Awkward. Everyone just holding drinks. No one knows anything that they're going to talk about. Hi, I don't know. Are you available to hire me? Let's be real. I mean, come on. Who invented these handshake things anyway? All right. So what we need is a famous elevator pitch, right? 30 seconds to convince someone you're worth talking to further. But in reality, instead of saying something like, oh, you know, I helped this cat once get out of a tree, or, hey, look at the second floor. What we really want to do is get an impression across of someone that's likable, because then the next time you talk to them, we can actually cut down to brass tacks. Look up brass tacks. It's BRASSTACKS. If any of you Gen Zers know what I'm talking about. So essentially, we need to figure out how to also knock out this dreaded job interview. So get dressed up, make a good impression, and when they ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years, just say you didn't expect to live that long. All right, rejections, final thing, my friends, as part of the game. They didn't reject you, right? They just don't think you're the future CEO of what they're trying to do over there, okay? So don't hold it against them, and don't rack your brain too much. Just move on, right? It's not the end of the world. So we've all been there. Just keep moving. And make sure your resume is logical. If we're going to talk about resumes, this small, tiny percentage of your actual job hunt, just make sure it's logical and get to the point. Like a screenplay, every word matters. And yeah, use a cover letter. It's a necessary evil. All right? To get into the kingdom of job land, you got to have a cover letter, resume, and LinkedIn.
Big three.
Okay, not just a bunch of stuff that says, here's what I've been doing. You got to tell them how you just sealed the biggest deal in history at the company you were at, or you just had a bunch more sales, or you trained a bunch of people. Whatever. Things that are outside of the job description. Okay, because job hunting's wonky, it's intense, it's frustrating, it's anxiety-ridden. But instead of hanging out with the crickets at night, let's get you moving to something that's fulfilling, that you actually say, hey, I'm going to go waste 40 hours a week with these strangers and gift them my time. At least it's worth it. It's worth it, excuse me. But work the job hunt. Work it. Keep rocking it. And this messy adulting stuff, just keep it light, right? Come on, let's laugh. We're all in this together. And no one leaves